is up, Pop Nerd fans? I am Ashley Pickle with PopNerdTV, and we are here in Denton, right in front of more fun comics and games, and boy, do we have some fun stuff planned for you today. It's Free Comic Book Day right out here, and also DC comic book artist Scott Williams is here. He created the Denton Batman cover. He's been signing autographs all day. We'll be talking to him. We will also be talking to the organizer of Nerd Night here in Denton, and a little later on we'll be going to a special Q&A at the Bearded Monk. If you can't catch it at the Bearded Monk, you can go on to PopNerdTV's YouTube page and catch it there. So we have all that and more coming up. Let's go ahead and dive on in.
Hey guys, Alex Thompson here with PopNerdTV on Free Comic Book Day, and today I am here with Devin Kraft. What's going on, Devin?
Not much, hanging out.
Awesome. How's the table going today so far?
It's been really busy. It's been a blast. A lot of people have come out, so it's been a lot of fun.
That's great to hear. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you've done?
Okay, so my name is Devin Kraft. I'm an independent comic artist, and so far my two best-known books are Dragon Slayer and Silence. Dragon Slayer is a book that I was able to raise $26,000 for on Kickstarter. And Silence is a book that I'm currently in the process of finishing the third issue, but I was able to raise $10,000 for that on Kickstarter, and they're all just self-distributed.
That's awesome. So I'm sure you had a lot of hurdles kind of just to go over. What were some of the hardest things like creating this book and getting it going?
So I always kind of compare it to like a decathlon or something where you're the only, I mean, I guess in a decathlon that's usually just the one person doing all 10 jobs, but or like a relay race where it's like you run one race and you spend a lot of time writing a book, then you pass the baton to yourself, and then you're penciling the book. Then when you think that's hard, you're inking the book, then you're coloring the book, then you're print prepping the book, then distributing the book and promoting the book. So it just feels like a relay race just with one person.
Well, I was going to say, that's kind of cool that you're doing that because you're kind of getting like an idea of what all the bigger names you have to go through to do, and you're doing it all on your own, which is wonderful. You know that?
Yeah, it's cool, but like I always kind of hope for that economy of scale, that like Ford factory method of like, okay, I just did the writing, someone else do the pencil. So
yeah, no, it'd make it a little easier on everybody. Yeah. So, do you have anything like coming up? Are you working on anything like future stuff right now?
So yeah, so currently I am personally working on the third issue of Silence. I'm about halfway through. I have a book, an anthology that's coming out through Archaea, I believe, and then an anthology that might be published by another company that's in the works. So yeah, so hopefully I'll have some of my books on shelves, like short stories and other people's anthologies, and hopefully this will be wrapped up probably a little later on in the year.
Very cool. So people that are interested in your work and stuff, where can they find you? How can they get a hold of it?
So you can check out my website at CheshireCatArt.com, and then I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Basically, if you plug Cheshire Cat Art into a social network, you'll probably find me. So
very cool, very cool. All right, guys. Well, this is Devin Kraft here. Be sure to check out all his stuff. It's Alex Thompson. We'll check you next time.
All right, thanks, guys. I'm here with Dr. Shawn Treat. He is the organizer of Nerd Night here in Denton. Now, Dr. Treat, can you kind of tell us what Nerd Night is?
Sure. Nerd Night is actually a TED Talks with beer, so it's a little bit like History Channel with drunk history. So we bring people in who are experts in subject matters, and what they do is they give discussions for the general public over pints, and then we have Q&A, so it's a lot of fun.
And then where did this idea kind of originate from?
Well, Nerd Night began in Boston, and it was a bunch of fellows that were academics that found out that actually everybody's a nerd about something. And so they started these short 10-minute talks, put them together into programs, and then invited their friends, and it took off from there. It seemed to be a big hit, and so now it's international, and we've brought a chapter here to Denton.
And then, funny story, you said that there are two universities here, UNT, TWU. You actually used to teach a course at the University of North Texas. Can you kind of tell us what your course was over?
Sure. Well, I taught a number of courses, but probably the most popular one was Mythic Rhetoric of the American Superhero, wherein we introduced students not only to the world of comic book, but we also used it as an introduction to critical theory, mass communication theories, but also study issues of gender, race, and class.
Well, that's fun. I wish I could have taken your class if I would have been a little bit earlier up in the grades. But thank you so much for letting us be here today. We're really enjoying it.
Well, thanks to PopNerdTV for coming out.
Of course. All right, guys, back to you.
Hey, guys, it's Sierra Caballero from PopNerdTV, and we are here with Jake Ekiss.
Hi.
How do you spell your name?
Ekiss. Kiss with an E.
Yes. Don't forget the kiss. So, how has your experience been here at Nerd Night so far?
It's been pretty great so far. We've had nice, consistent traffic the whole time. Lots of, enthusiastic folks, lots of new comic readers. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
Been selling some prints.
Yes, and I'm sold out of comics, so that's awesome.
Oh, congratulations. Sell them fast, like hotcakes. Gotta get them now. You better get the prints now. Those sell real fast. So I heard that you did the Doctor Who variant of the Denton comic a few years ago. How did you go about like doing that?
So Tim called me up, I want to say it was around Christmas. Yeah, it was around Christmas time, and Tim, the owner of the shop, called me up and he said, hey Jake, I know you're a Doctor Who fan, we got a comic coming out, would you like to do a cover for it? I'm like, yeah, sure. He's like, awesome. We need it done in 3 weeks. I said, oh, all right. I was like, it's December 20th, and I am not in town, and I won't be back until the 1st. And he's like, yeah, 3 weeks. I'm like, okay, give me that editor's email. And so had to do back and forth, got back into town, shot some reference at the courthouse, and did the cover. Turned out pretty nice, I think. So, yeah.
Do you hope to do another variant someday?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun to do, and the event we had associated with it was really well attended. We had like Doctor Who cosplayers out. There was a cosplay crew that came out and brought their own TARDIS. That was like, they actually put it on the square where it is in the comic cover, and so you had people getting photos of it and everything. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to read that comic and all of your other future projects as well. What other comics have you written as well, so that our fans can check out your work?
I've done a lot of little stuff, mostly self-published. Stuff I've been part of was the Synesthetic anthology. I did some work for that. I'm featured in an early issue of Digital Webbing Presents, I think issue 3 or 4 of that. Has some shorts for me, and then I have other various books of my own. I've got a book called Sundogs, which is sort of high-flying science fiction action. I'm a big fan of sci-fi, as you know. It's a high-flying science fiction action in the vein of Top Gun, and yeah, that's all the stuff off the top of my head. I'm sure there's more, but yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and definitely check out Jake Ekiss' work and check out his amazing prints. They are fantastic, by the way. And thank you so much for coming here, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your nerd day.
All right, thanks, Sierra. And in case you missed the Q&A with Scott Williams, you can make sure to tune in to PopNerdTV, as we will have the full video there.